So guys, this video right here is the most important Skater video that I've made in the past 2 years. There are a ton of features, guys, in this update that we haven't even heard about, and I don't know why they're here. We are currently playing on the beta branch on PC. That means you have to opt into it to play it. So there's 2 different versions of Skater available right now on PC. So right here, we have the grabs update. This is the new beta branch that will become available on console eventually when it's finished. But keep in mind, guys, these features, they're still being worked on. There's a lot of bugs in this update. So we all know about the grabs update. You can grab the board whenever you want. I click the stick, one button, he grabs the board. I can even move my hand to the front, move my hand to the back. I can even grab through my legs, which is pretty cool. That's why I press to the right. I can do a roast beef grab. Pretty cool. You can grab the board whenever you want, wherever you want. Essentially, you can do rocket airs type things, do a manual with it. I can even put my left hand backwards and my right hand forward, and oh my god. You will see some bugs in the game, and I don't know if these will show up in the core game or not, but who knows. So the first thing, guys, is that we're playing on vanilla. We have to play this new update on vanilla with no mods just to see what has actually changed in the game, right? So first and foremost, they have a new pop height, which is crazy to me. So if you put your stick down, your back foot, and then put your front foot forward, you actually do a low pop. High pop with 2 sticks down or forward for nollie. So that's the high pop. We have the low pop, which is 1 stick down or forward, depending on your stance. So nollie. Then we have the baby pop, which is your back foot or front foot forward, depending on what stance you're in, and then your opposite foot towards the opposite direction. So you can do that in nollie, you can do that in fakie and switch stance. So if I do it in nollie, it'd be my front foot forward, and then my back foot backwards, and then you can see his animation actually changes too. It looks kind of weird when he goes down and back up and then pops. So what I would do to make it look nice is do it faster. You can, bend down and do it quick like this. So it does make a lot of sense. You can do tricks with that too, guys. It's pretty insane. So here's a kickflip, high pop, 2 sticks. Here's a low pop kickflip with 1 stick. And here is the new low pop kickflip. It's very, very low, and I can probably make it look even better than that. It's hard to get used to how it feels. I'm not sure if this is a bug or what, but this is in the core gameplay, guys. You can do some 180s. Like here's a low pop with 1 stick, but here's the lower pop. Let me try it. And here's a high pop, kickflip. I go way over it, just soaring. Even floats over it with this pop too, it's pretty large with 1 stick. And here is the new baby pop. I can barely even make it up without the kickflip. Like if I added the kickflip, there's no chance. There's another feature in this game that they didn't mention either for some reason. You can wall ride. Like every wall in the game, you can pretty much wall ride, and they're pretty buggy, and maybe that's why. And you can see when I hop at the wall, my board goes sideways, and I can ollie out of it, and it's pretty janky because I kind of stick to the wall a little bit. So here is a pinched feeble grind, and you can see how it kind of pinches down, angles the board. Looks pretty good. Here, guys, this is the public branch that you guys have on console and on PC if you're not in the beta. So this right here is just the public branch. So all we have for pop height is low pop and high pop. And if I try to do the baby pop like I did before in the beta branch, can't do it. So let me do a feeble grind on the old branch just to see the pinch difference here. And look at the feeble. Look how it pinches. You're on top of the rail every time. You're kind of locked on top of the rail, right? Try a feeble grind now, and look at that. Like that alone is different. You can go right on the side of the rail, and that applies to every single rail and ledge in the game. And this applies to transition tricks, it applies to rails, applies to ledges. Every single grind in the game is better now. Another small detail too that you guys can't even really see until you play the game is the turning in the game feels different. So here's the public branch here that everybody has on console, and the turning is similar, but it's very different now. So left trigger turns left, right trigger turns right, left stick left. You kind of slightly turn a little bit, or left stick right. But you can also do this. You can combine the stick and the trigger together to turn really quickly, like significantly, And you can also do this too. You can actually press the left trigger and press right stick, and you won't go anywhere. Like you're countering the turning. So if you press both sticks to the left, trigger to the right, you go dead straight. In opposite direction, dead straight. But my feet do move. When you play the beta branch, though, that is not the case. So I pressed my right trigger to turn, left trigger to turn. I can use my sticks to turn. But when I use my sticks and triggers together, nothing happens. The turning radius is the same as it is before. Nothing really changes at all. And also, when I try to use my sticks and triggers in opposite directions, nothing happens either. So that's a very small change, but it's very significant, guys, because the entire core gameplay feels different. And that being said, guys, it's still beta. that may not be a feature that they intended to have. So we'll have to wait and see what actually happens with that. Guys, transition is way better now than it ever has been in Skater XL. This is about to blow your mind probably. All right, so here's the current game, guys, non-beta. This is how the game currently is. Let me show you like a blunt stall. Let me go over to another blunt stall here. Let me bump it in. All right, decent. Let me do a blunt stall over here. Bump it in. So you have to kind of play it to see the difference, guys, but your board avoids the coping now. It's a very small detail, but when I bump over, my board automatically avoids the coping at all costs. It does it automatically. It's pretty crazy that the game feels much more polished in every single grind that I do in the game. So I can go up like this, grab the board, bump over. It's very smooth. And combine that with the new grab update, it's pretty insane what you can do in this game without mods even. Like the transition grinds now, guys, they feel better than they ever have been. Like every grind you do feels amazing. And since they added this, you can actually rock to fakie now. No problem. So let me turn back around here. Let's do a rock to fakie one more time. So here's a rock. Go back into fakie. You see the nose kind of raise up? So the grabs, they're pretty cool, guys. You can actually grab the board right from a flip. You can like kick flip and grab it and melon. Let's do like a pop shot tail grab. Like, jeez, try an airwalk here. So nose grab, and then feet off like that. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. So this update has a couple of great things about it, but there's also some bad things about the update we need to discuss, guys. And let me just show you guys one example. For some reason, whenever you film tricks in the replay, your wheels do not move. And you'll notice this in the trailers too. Every trailer that we've seen of the new updates, the wheels aren't moving in the official trailers either. So I have no idea why, guys. I'm just kind of showing you guys what's happening. The wheels don't move in replay. I don't know why. That being said, though, this is still a beta. You have to opt into it to play it anyway, so it's optional. And those bugs will probably be squished before this becomes public. So yeah, for some reason, whenever you pop out of a grind, and this is kind of a game-breaking bug, whenever you pop out, you sink into the ledge. I popped out of the rail, so that looked pretty good, actually. That one worked really well for some reason. Maybe it's just flip tricks. Let me just try this. That worked pretty good. Like, I did a back tail slide. Let me just see here. Okay. Kick flip, and you can see that the board went into the coping a little bit, and that's not, like, it's pretty bad looking, but that isn't as bad as it gets on other maps for some reason. So let me take a look at some other maps here. So here's Easy to High School. Let me try a back tail to fakie with a pop. Looks really nice. And then he pops, and then, oh my god. And that applies to every grind in the entire game, pretty much, for the most part. So you can still do the trick, but your wheels won't be moving in the replay, and you'll be getting caught in the ledges when you pop out of it. And again, guys, these are bugs they have to kind of fix. This is a beta branch. It's being tested, and these are bugs that we have to talk about so they can see them and fix them for us. So that's definitely a problem there. Like back tail, you can bump out of it, no problem. So it's just the pops. I guess one more thing too to mention is the catching feels way better now. You can actually click the sticks, and your feet catch the board way quicker. And if you combine that with the new low pop, you can get some nice shove-its. It's like a finger flip. You can do like a nose grab with do a kick flip. So put the nose down and kick flip. Hey, what? Oh. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below of these features. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot of mixed emotions too, because we want these features, just there's no patch notes on what there actually is in the game. It's kind of weird. I'm happy with it overall, but that's because I know how to back my game up and stuff. So definitely hop in Discord. I'll help you out with that. You can play both versions. It's pretty easy. What's cool about the beta, guys, is now we're seeing official gameplay changes and mod gameplay changes coming to the game. So we have a lot to look forward to this year with mods and official gameplay, so I'm happy. It's definitely a step in the right direction, but there's many more steps that could be taken, you know? Alright, guys, peace.